How's it going, everybody? So let's go into King James. And God is able to make all grace abound toward you, that ye always, having all sufficiency in all things, may abound to every good work, as it is written, He hath dispersed abroad and have given to the poor, his righteousness remaineth forever. Now he that ministereth seed to the sower, both minister bread for your food, and multiply your seed sown, and increase the fruits of your righteousness, being enriched in everything to all bountifulness, which causeth through us thanksgiving to God. For the don't do a pagan holiday called Thanksgiving. Just doing the right thing every day, based off what Paul's talking about right now, is the job. Not taking part in everything that the world takes part in. Those are all based off pagan celebrations. The harvest moon, all that kind of stuff. For the administration of this service not only supplieth the want of the saints, but is abundant also by many thanksgivings unto God. Whiles by the experiment of this administration, they glorify God for your professed subjection unto the gospel of Christ, and for your liberal distribution unto them and unto all men. And remember, the all men, all sheep. It's like the Bible verse about all men be saved, or all men shall be saved, or wishing that all men be saved. When you break that down in the Greek, it's a subset. What's the subset? Sheep. And by their prayer for you, which long after for the exceeding grace of God in you, thanks be unto God for this unspeakable gift. Now I, Paul, myself beseech you by the meekness and gentleness of Christ, who in the presence am base among you, but being absent am bold towards you. So while I'm not here, I'm speaking boldly towards you. I beseech you that I may not be bold when I am present with that confidence, wherewith I think to be bold against some, which to think of us as if we walked according to the flesh. So Paul does talk about how his letters are much more bolder than when he is in person. I'm not sure if this is the beginning of or not, but let's check it out. Now I, Paul, appeal to you with gentleness and kindness of Christ. Though I realize you think I'm timid in person and bold only when I write from far away. Well, I am begging you now so that when I come, I won't have to be bold with those who think we act from human motives. Love you very much. Ask questions anytime. Whoa. I about did it again. Revelation study. And they had breastplates as if it were breastplates of iron. And the sound of their wings was as the sound of chariots of those many horses running to battle. And they had tails like unto scorpions, and there were stings in their tails, and their power was to hurt men for 5 months. And they had a king over them, which is the angel of the bottomless pit, whose name in the Hebrew tongue is Abaddon, but in the Greek hath the name Apollyon. One woe is past, and behold, there come 2 woes more hereafter. See, Revelation 9:11 is about the wrath of God. It's not what people try to tell you it's about. And when the 6th angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the 4 horns of the golden altar, which is before God, saying to the 6th angel, which had the trumpet, loose the 4 angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates. And the 4 angels were loosed, which were prepared for an hour. and a day, and a month, and a year, for to slay the third part of men. And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000. And I heard the number of them. And thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them, having breastplates of fire, and of jacinth and brimstone. And the heads of the horses were of the heads of lions, and out of their mouth issued fire and smoke and brimstone. I love you very much. Ask questions anytime. That's what I'm here for. God's wrath. That's what all that is.